Guys, thanks for joining me again, and we have a cool videos. We have a quarter scale custom Nihilus Star Wars statue. This is Darth Nihilus, Lord of Hunger. And just before we start, you know, his time period was around 3950 BBY, and he was one of 3 Sith of the tripod called the Triumvirate, and it included Traya, Darth Sion, and Nihilus. So they all held a certain part of the Force, and it made them a powerful tripod. They all honed a different aspect of the dark side, so that's why they were so powerful. Eventually, Nihilus at one point in time had to summon the dark side for his spirit and soul to be encased into his mask and armor. So that's why his mask and armor is so significant. Anyway, he is a survivor of the war with between the Galactic Republic and the Mandalorian Crusaders. So he was a survivor. Eventually, he joined the Sith after that because he was considered a wound in the Force, and he was identified by Traya, and she took him under her wing, I should say. So eventually, Nihilus and Sion defeated Traya because they became more powerful, and he was eventually defeated by Kreia. Well, not Kreia, and he was tricked by Kreia into the Battle of Telos, and basically he was met by a large Mandalorian and Republic fleet, and his flagship was the Ravager, and it was boarded by Surik and Mandalore the Preserver, and basically was defeated. His mask and armor were buried, and he could actually be summoned. His soul can be summoned by the Sith with a holocron that he created. Anyway, that's the story of Nihilus. Really cool story, as with all the stories of the Old Republic. So let's go ahead and start unboxing this thing, because we were just talking. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Let's take a quick look there. It's just one big box there. So basic stand, looks like this is very similar to his other stands. Got a little plug in there. Looks like we got one of his arms. That's cool, I like the texture. Really cool. All right. Oh, there's our portrait. We need to get our mask though. So it looks like that is just in place. Our little authenticity card. All right, we got a little peg there. Yeah, nice texture there. Man, a lot of waves in this thing. Part of his robe there. Legs there, smooth surfaces. Check that out. Got your little plug-in. Got your little light up box in there. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and start with his leg there. I can see he got a little peg. So you kind of have to stick that in there first. There we go. Perfect. Opening, I think that's in the front. He has like a twisting action. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get our other pieces in. Let's put our portrait on. Bam! We are done. All right, there we go. Darth Nihilus. Wow. This is a really awesome statue. I'm going to go ahead and unplug his saber right now, just because we want to turn him a little bit, and you can't really see him see it in the camera there. But wow, this is a really cool pose. I mean, his pose, he's actually turning, he's using the force. He's using the force kind of to the right in a twisting motion, like he just twisted that way to the counterclockwise. And his robe has that twisting, flaring action. And I think that's why this one is so popular, because of the pose and how they designed the robe there. That is a really cool statue. And I can see why a lot of these Star Wars collectors want this piece, because it is really cool. And that bone mask really does it for this one. And I do like the textures of the cape. They put textures all over on the, not the cape, the robe cape. It's amazing. That little bone mask is what, this is the variant. And the only difference is the mask. The first mask was just a smooth mask, and then he came out with this one. You know, this particular one uses a different type of casting material. I mean, feels like resin, definitely a softer material, and I'm thinking it's resin. I can't really pinpoint it, but definitely not like polystone or something that's a harder material. This is definitely different, but pretty cool, really cool piece. I would say this piece is probably the most desired piece that I see of the Star Wars pieces. You know, Revan, I think Revan's the most popular, Darth Revan, but pose-wise, statue-wise, I think I like this one the best, and that's why I purchased it. Really cool, really cool. Take a quick glance there up front. Wow. Okay, well, before we go, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can darken this a little bit, just so we can see it with the lightsaber there. So let's try that. Here we are, check that out. Alright guys, that's pretty much all I can say about this really cool statue. Probably one of my favorite poses of a caped robe character. Really cool. I just noticed there's a little chip here. I see there, I went through the packaging and found it. I guess I have to use some Zap. Probably won't be any replacements for this, but that's how it goes with statues in general, especially with customs. You know, I don't think they make extra parts for damaged pieces, so I'll contact them, see if he could hook me up with that piece if possible. Anyway, we finally got our Silver Surfer from another custom company. I've been talking about this almost every video, and I've been waiting a while for it, and I've been really looking forward to unboxing this, and we finally got it. And man, it came in 2 boxes, and probably one of the biggest boxes I've ever seen for a statue. The only other, a bigger box than that was the Imaginarium March Starscream. So pretty crazy. So join me on that. We'll be doing that in just a couple days there. That's going to be a really exciting video. And I hope you enjoyed Nihilus. I sure did. Really cool statue. May hold on to this for a little while. And thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video.